Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Serrano. Now, if you're new to the channel, I do appreciate you for coming through. Consider subscribing and joining the crew. But today we're going to be talking about the Honor 9X Pro after 2 years. And if you're already a part of the crew, salute. So this is the Honor 9X Pro after 2 years. It came out in July 19th, 2019. Now this does have one of the best cameras that you've ever going to use because it does have a pop-up selfie camera. So it gives you all of your screen resolution on the phone. We also have a lot of space on here, 128 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 gigabytes of RAM. We also I do have a glass screen protector over top just so I could protect it and stuff like that. But this let me just put a light wallpaper on here so you can see what the screen looks like, because it looks really nice with no punch hole or cutout or something like that. It just looks really clean. So let me just show you what I was talking about. So if you go to this display now, you can see it's just that full display. And I think 2 years ago, this was one of the most like innovative designs that I had seen, with the pop-up selfie camera, which is hidden behind the screen so that, you know, it can't see you. You know you're protected because of there's no camera that's gonna look at you. Now this has 206 grams of weight, so it does feel pretty sturdy in the hand. 6.59-inch LCD IPS display at 19 by 5.9, right? But one more thing I just want to stress the importance of on this device is the fact that when you go into display in the settings, right, you can actually go ahead and change the color temperature on here to vivid, normal, and it gives you a wide variety of different colors to choose from. But another thing is that you can go here where it says screen resolution, and you can change it to smart resolution, where it'll adjust from 720 to 1080, and just basically to save battery and stuff like that. Or you could set it at 720 or 1080 by itself. So I think that's really cool that it has that option where it can just adjust between 1080 and 720 automatically, which is really crazy. And this one does have that Google Play Store downloaded onto it, so I do have access to that thing, which is pretty cool. So I do like the fact that it does have that as well. We also do have 1080 by 2340 for the pixels, full HD plus display, 391 for the PPI on this guy. So it's going to be really good for browsing the media on your device. And you can see right here, you're going to be able to browse social media, things like that. It does have this really cool thing where if you swipe across from the side, you can drag down an app into there and then swipe, and then you could do another app if you do so desire with the split screen. So that's something that's just really cool with this thing, is that you can do really cool split screening, and then you can go back in and just change it with another app. Let's do YouTube. So you can see right here, there's just a lot of options when it comes to that side scrolling that I really do like on there. So I definitely think that's definitely pretty cool that they do have that as well. So as you can see, it's got that full display, right? It does have a really nice weight to it. It does have that 7nm octa-core processing Kirin 810 chip. Now this was Huawei's, you know what I'm saying, their own chip. They were doing this for a long time, right? So they had really good optimization because they basically manufactured the Kirin chip, which was very straightforward, very easy to use. It was very powerful, and it was competing with the likes of phones like Apple and things of that nature. So I definitely think they had something going there. So if you load up like PUBG on here, we get 8 gigabytes of RAM to work with, ARM Mali G52 for the graphics, MP6, and it's gonna give you the proximity sensor, gravity sensor, accelerometer, light sensor, fingerprint sensor on here as well, which is side mounted, and it's coupled with the power button, and then you got your volume rocker above top. As far as expandable storage on here, you can access the slim slot from up top, which is pretty cool. So And then when it comes to the graphics, you can see right here we do get smooth and ultra frame rates on this guy. So, you know, it's got some pretty decent frame rates on here because you can go up to ultra. So I definitely think that's pretty cool, but it doesn't have dual speakers like the Honor 8X Pro did, 8X Max did. So that's the only thing. You can, you know, cover up the speaker pretty easily. But if you just put some headphones on, it shouldn't be a big deal. And I'll put some picture samples up right after this. Alright guys, so let's just go ahead and test this out. But when it comes to gaming on here, it's gonna be very zippy, very quick because of that ultra frame rate, like I said. So you're gonna get a really good gameplay graphics on here. Everything will move relatively smooth. And so, like I said, we're gonna look at some photo samples and some video samples in just a second.
It was a nightmare.
But really good gameplay on here with the Kirin 810. Alright, so let me just... damn. You can also swipe up and get your most recent. Again, you can lock apps when you swipe them down like that and unlock them. And it will leave them locked on the home screen. So that's kind of cool that you could do that. And you can also touch this window right there and it'll bring it up like a mini window, so you can move the window around and stuff. I'm pretty sure you could resize it, but you know, that's another really cool feature that I like to play around with as well. And as far as the cameras on the back, they got some really good hardware inside of it. They are rocking the Sony IMX sensor, 48 megapixel, as well as the 8 megapixel for wide angle, and then a portrait lens on the back. And then as far as the front, you can see the fingerprint is really solid. We have a 16 megapixel front facing camera. And you do get portrait effects. So it does allow you to switch up the effects to your so-called desire. Let's take a picture with the hearts and let's try the discs. So it does do effects when you're doing that. So just throw that out there. But pictures come out really good on here. And you know, it does have really good speed and everything like that. And so the pictures come out really good. You got some really good detail when you're taking pictures on this thing, and you know, that's something that's really cool with this device as well. So after 2 years, it's held up really well. The battery still holds up very well as well. It charges extremely quick. I'm not sure how they do it. There has to be like a 20-watt charger and charging inside of here, but on the website it says 10, but there's no way because it charges extremely quick. It's like a rapid speed. And then you have Android 10 running on the software on this guy right now, and you know, I mean, it does have I can rock this with my Straight Talk SIM on AT&T and things of that nature. But you know, you can use it on Wi-Fi as well, 5 gigahertz. It just flies through pretty much anything you throw at it because of the Kirin chip on here, which is native to, you know, Huawei. And then they have that Pedal Maps app, which is something that works in the US now. They actually updated it, and it gives you directions. It gives you a lot of cool things. You could use it just like Google Maps, and it's just as cool. So if you wanted to switch it up, you could do so. But you know, everything is pretty much still smooth on this device. You have the themes. The only thing that it's really missing is the recorder app for video, like the screen recorder. So I just downloaded that separate, and it's been holding up pretty good. But let me know what you guys think about this device after 2 years. I definitely think it's been holding up really well, as far as the camera department, the performance department, and it does upload and download videos very quickly for YouTube and stuff like that. But let me know what you guys think about the Honor 9X Pro. I definitely think it's a solid device that Honor put out 2 years ago, and they did get they did get a lot of stuff put against them and stuff, so they're not really able to produce that Kirin chip, which was one thing that they were really known for before they got the thing put on them, so that wouldn't allow them to sell smartphones like globally and stuff like that, because they were going to come to the T-Mobile market in the US, and then something had happened where they got banned. So I definitely think this is a solid device after 2 years. It does have a really beautiful display, beautiful cameras, really good hardware. The apps run clean, and then you get the Huawei apps from their services as well, and then you can get the Google apps as well. So I definitely think that's pretty sick. But let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna be in the comment section right now to answer any one of your questions, and I'm gonna get right back with you later. Crew, peace.